and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the last day of Corey Ray Fitness, day 24. Merry Christmas Eve to you who celebrate. I literally can't believe we're already here, and we're going to be announcing the giveaway winner super soon. I will be announcing the giveaway winner tomorrow on Christmas over on my Instagram, so make sure you enter. And if this is the first video you're watching and it is still Christmas Eve, make sure you start all the way from the beginning, from day 1 all the way to day 24, so you can make sure that you get all of the secret letters to enter my giveaway. I added up the total worth of everything that I'm giving away, and it's well over $1,000, and you'll even be getting a little mystery box of some things that I think you would really enjoy on your front door. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Today I kind of wanted to make more of like a New Year's resolution, tips and stuff of how to start living a healthier lifestyle in 2023 if that's something you're interested in. These tips can also be applied to different areas of your life, so it doesn't have to be just health and fitness related. These can also be applied to just having a really good, productive and successful year in 2023. So if you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below if you have a certain goal that you're trying to achieve in 2023, just so we can all, get on the same wavelength. Without any further ado, let us hop into today's video. Okay, so I thought while I am telling you guys all of these tips, I'm going to do my makeup and kind of just have a little casual chat with you guys. Okay, so tip number 1 is super important. If you are trying to live a healthier lifestyle, getting active, going to the gym, having some sort of exercise routine is so important. It doesn't have to be going to the gym, it doesn't have to be weightlifting like what I do, but just like finding something that you can stick to and create a routine around is so important. One, for your mental health. Exercise is proven to help you out mentally because you're releasing endorphins, and that's where I get some of my best ideas, is whenever my body is in a heightened state. So whenever you're in a heightened state, you are more energetic, you have more serotonin flowing through your brains, endorphins, and I think that's the best time for you to set goals, when you're at a heightened state. So if you're like making a vision board or writing down your goals for the upcoming year, do it after your workout, or go on a walk and then come home and set your goals, or just even like do some push-ups or some jumping jacks, because I feel that you are more likely to achieve those goals whenever you are in that heightened state. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be setting my goals when I'm excited about them, because I feel like I'm more likely to achieve them. All right, so I'm going in with my favorite everyday foundation. This is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. I'm almost out of it. I'm shade 26W. I love, if you guys know me, I love anything Rare Beauty, and honestly this was like the gateway for me. Their tinted moisturizer is amazing. It's so smoothing, it like erases pores, and I think it's like, I'm someone who doesn't like the feel of foundation. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing any, and this does it for you. It like gives you some nice smooth looking coverage without feeling like you have a ton of foundation on. So this is kind of a tip that piggybacks off of tip number 1, and that is, if you are wanting to get active, you have a weight loss goal, I feel that it's so important to learn from someone who is an expert in the field, whether you get a trainer or you take workout classes, I don't know, something like that, just so you can get an idea of like what works and how to effectively get the most out of your time when you are exercising. Because I used to be the same way. Like, when I first started working out, I was doing things that I thought were right, but honestly was just not put together well. Like, my workout routine did not make sense, and I wasn't really making the most out of my time. Like, if I knew what I knew now, I probably would be a little bit further along with my fitness journey, because when I was going, I just kind of like moseyed around, didn't really know what I was doing. So I highly recommend finding someone that you trust to work with just in the beginning, even if it's only for a little bit, or if you're someone who just needs a little extra motivation kick, just having someone that's an outsider perspective of, they know what you're doing, it really helps with those days that you don't feel like going, or the motivation's running a little low, because you have someone there that's going to help motivate you and push you. And I didn't make this tip just to like plug my personal training, but if you guys do want one, I am an online coach. But I honestly just think it's so important to have someone else there with you along with your journey. Okay, so next, obviously, if you have goals, you need to be very clear about them and write them down, put them out there, and really get clear on what it is that you want to achieve and how long you want it to be before you achieve it. So you guys know the saying, a failure to plan is a plan to fail. So if you don't have a set plan of what you want, why you want to achieve it, and how long you're going to give yourself to achieve this goal, your chances are you're not going to achieve it. If you just say like, oh, I don't need to do that, I'm just thinking about it, like I know what I want to do. No, you need to write it down or do whatever it is that you need to do. So some people like to make vision boards. I like to make mine on Canva because it's really user friendly and I use it. I set it as my desktop screensaver, so I see it every single day. Whatever it is that you decide to do, some people like to say it out loud. If you're an auditory learner, if you're someone that really likes to just write and get everything out on paper, then do it every morning, or just like have it written down on sticky notes so where you see it every day. Or if you're visual like me, I like to make vision boards. So just like pictures that remind you of what goal you want. I don't know, maybe you have a certain apartment you want or a car. Just have that on your vision board and put it somewhere where you see it every day. If you print it off, put it on your wall next to your desk or up on your ceiling above your bed or as your phone screensaver, something to where you'll see it. And what I like to do is I will kind of make a new one every like 3 to 6 months, just so it's new, fresh, and I can tick off whatever it is that I have achieved on there already. And you have to make these very specific. Instead of just saying, I want to get healthy in 2023, maybe have like a weight loss goal or a goal of how many days you want to aim to start going to the gym. Something like that, to where it's very specific. So if you just have like very broad goals, there's a lot of wiggle room in there to where like if you even kind of hit the goal, it's like not all the way what you want, but you still kind of like hit it, if that makes sense. Make them very specific. Next thing I am going in with is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Joy. I love this one. I just think I feel like blush is like the thing that you need to add to your makeup to just really finish everything all together. So the next tip I have for you guys is you need to declutter. If you have too many clothes in your closet, go through them. You can even make like an extra little bit of money if you sell it on Poshmark. Poshmark is such a great way to make a little extra cash. One, if your space is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. Like to go through my closet every so often and look at everything I have, take it all out and see like what kind of feelings the clothes give me. If I haven't worn it in like the past couple months, then I get rid of it, because there's no need to have an excess of stuff that you probably will never wear. Or if you have, maybe your body's changed a little bit, going through things that don't fit you anymore, it is okay. Like I have fluctuated in my clothes so much, no big deal. Stop holding on to clothes that don't fit you because it's not serving you any good. Instead of thinking like, oh, maybe one day I'll fit into this, kind of sets this standard that it sits in the back of your brain, and it might not make you feel the best when you go through your clothing. If you do one day go back to that size, you can just go buy yourself some new clothes. Like it's no big deal. And if you don't, then you don't have them anymore. So go through your clothes. If you haven't worn it in a couple months, get rid of it. Get rid of things that are just clutter and don't serve you and actually make you more anxious in the long run. All right, next tip is going into, if you want to eat healthier in the new year. I feel like everybody can do better in this department, and it's something that everybody I feel like should do, is just to clean up your diet a little bit. You don't have to take things away, just add more healthy items. Instead of having a lack mindset, go about it like, I'm going to add more vegetables into my day, I'm going to add more fruits into my day. You don't have to get rid of anything to live a healthy lifestyle, but just some tips of how to start doing that and to make sure that it's something that you stick with. So I think it's so important to set aside like an hour or so one day of the week after you go grocery shopping, whenever you have time, to ingredient prep. I don't like to meal prep. It works for some people, but for me, I just don't like doing it. So what I do is I ingredient prep, and some things I will cook. So some things that actually reheat really well and don't taste gross after they've been in your fridge for a little bit. I'll give you some examples. So potatoes are something that you can cook ahead of time and reheat really well and don't taste like meal prep. Ground turkey always tastes really good reheated, or ground beef. Sweet potatoes, same thing. Overnight oats do well. Everything else I will just pre-chopped, so like zucchini, vegetables, fruits. I'll just chop them up and have them ready to go, so whenever it's time for me to make dinner or lunch or whatever, they're already cut up, and that takes away like the majority of the time. So all you have to do is add it to a pan. That's it. Ingredient prep literally changes the game. Sorry, I can't talk when I do my eyeliner, I'll look like a raccoon. Another thing before living healthier is something super easy you probably heard a million people talk about, so don't click off this video, but I think it's worth mentioning, is to increase your water intake. I know you're like, shut up, Corey, but it's something you gotta do. So I like to get like a big water bottle so I don't have to worry about filling it up all the time. I use a hydro jug, or I also really like this one. I have it linked to my Amazon storefront. I love it. Drinking out of a cute water bottle just makes it a whole experience. But you guys already know this one. Increasing your water intake is just so good for your skin, weight loss, your appetite, all of that stuff. I won't talk about it anymore. Now I'm using the Rare Beauty mascara. This is just the black. I love this one. It comes in like a really nice packaging too. Worth mentioning. And you probably have noticed that some of these are related to, you know, health and fitness, but some of these aren't, because I'm someone who believes that living a healthy lifestyle isn't just about going to the gym and eating well. It's also about just being a well-rounded person and taking care of your mind and your space as well. So that's why these are all kind of just related to your lifestyle. All right, so my next tip is, if you're someone that struggles with motivation, and you know, you always hear people say like, motivation's fleeting, discipline is how you get long-term results. It's very true, but you're like, okay, how do I do that? Like, how do I get better discipline? So I'm going to tell you. So first thing is, I do things that are hard. Probably sounds confusing, so I'll tell you what I mean. Some things that I do is I will take cold showers, or when we were in Bali, we would do an ice bath every day. That was easy because it was at our gym, and we don't really have one right now. We're looking into getting one though, because I loved it. Like, obviously getting in 50-degree water is not fun, but it helped me so much with like my mental strength and doing things that are hard, even if you don't feel like doing them. What you can do is take a cold shower. Even like if you take a hot shower and then let the last 10-30 seconds, you turn it all the way on the coldest setting and just stand there all the way under. It sucks, trust me, I know, but it helps so much with discipline. Like, just doing things that you don't feel like doing but you know will make you better in the long run. So obviously you don't have to do the ice bath thing, but I just think it's an easy example and anybody can do it. But yeah, I don't want to sit here and talk y'all's ears off. I hope that these tips helped and they made sense. If you have any questions about any of them, or you want to chat more, or you have some tips that you want to share with our community, leave it down below, because I would love to hear it. And I just really wanted to share these tips with you guys because I really want everybody to be their best version of themselves in 2023. I just have a good feeling that it's going to be a good year, and you deserve it. You deserve to romanticize your life. You deserve to live out all of your dreams, all of your goals, be the best version of yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I hope you guys enjoyed Corey Ray Fitmas this year. Sad that it's over. Like, what the heck? This month flew by. Don't even know where it went. Obviously, after this video, I will not be posting every day like I was, but I will still be consistent posting on here. So make sure you subscribe, turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I will be announcing the winner of Corey Ray Fitmas tomorrow on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me on there at Corey Ray Fit. And I don't want to say goodbye to you guys because that means that this ends. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. And also, before I say bye, here's the finished look. Very natural. I hope you guys have a fabulous Christmas Eve. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for joining me on my first journey of doing all 24 days of December. I'm tired, but it was so much fun and so worth it. And good luck to all of you guys. I wish that all of you could win this giveaway, but one person will be the lucky winner. And stay tuned, because you guys know I like to do little giveaways here and there throughout the year. So thank you guys for all of your support. Reading through your comments has made my heart so warm, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!